I think the James Bond thing is very fascinating there. Angela, tell us more. Who else? Okay, because Paul from Heavy Spoilers, he wants to be James Bond too. Would he be in the running for your James Bond? And do you think that because Bezos put something out, that could?
I think it's like a lot of these guys seem to speak the Queen's English, so like that style of British. So there's a lot of British dialects, so you have to be very careful. But yeah, if Paul's listening, Paul, I think you could do it. I would throw you in the ring with Bezos, since he owes
I believe he could.
So,
Come on, make it happen. Why not?
I feel like people probably I think people would give shit if it wasn't a true British actor. I don't think this phony American.
The only problem with Paul is he's a Geordie.
Huh? What?
Is that a PGR?
Paul and I have a problem with being Bond. We're both Geordies.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
Well, that's in Northern English, and the accent is completely different than what you get down south.
I love Moonraker? Moonraker, or I like GoldenEye a lot too. I saw it might be your favorite Bond movie are. Bob is, and I really love it when you go back in time. But I would say Sean Connery wore a toupee for the whole time he was a Bond. So anybody could be it, without hair too. You can make it happen. I'm just saying. Angela, did you ever see Walk to Remember before?
Is that open? What?
You ever see a Walk to Remember? Is that going to be like a memorable reboot at all?
I don't really remember. I know she was like ill or something, but I don't remember. It was Mandy Moore kind of annoyed me back then. I just couldn't deal with her like bubble gum, chewing kind of vibe. It's just it's like I don't know. It just annoyed me.
On you. I hope you feel the way that I do. GR knows that song. It's on his hit list.
She was like, her bubblegum pop princess vibe. I don't know. She was annoying to me back then. I think I could tolerate her more in her later years, like in This Is Us. But
how about The Handmaid's Tale? Are you excited about that?
Oh,
and
yeah.
A sequel?
Handmaid's Tale.
Too?
I've been waiting for that to come around for a while. So let's do it. Like this one's the sequel?
Yeah, so the new season is going to come out, and then after that, 15 years. It'll be 15 years in the future. We'll get this. It'll be the sequel. That's when that'll take place in the timeline.
No, I'm definitely.
Yeah. And Moss is coming back too, which kind of like I never watched Handmaid's Tale, so I don't know if there's like a spoiler in that. But she said she'll be in
You've never seen Handmaid's Tale?
Never watched it. No,
I need to go watch it. You got to watch it.
Me
either.
either.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's one of the best series I've ever seen.
I check it out. Valarie, did you ever see that before? Did you ever watch Handmaid's Tale?
I didn't see that in its entirety. I've definitely seen bits and pieces, but I know that it's important. It's important.
If you guys have a chance, I would just start. It's good. Once you start watching it, it's hard to not. It's kind of a creepy, like if that ever happened, it's just, it wouldn't, but just if it did, just how crazy, like, the way that they're able to like portray the kind of the way, it has a lot of hits to our like hints back to like our history and then how things come together if like things were just to fall apart and there's no religion and you want to get things kind of back in order and have this like, this really crazy
cult
systematic. Well, it's almost, it's like a cultish society and it's like, it's just insane. I don't know. Like it kind of, some of the stuff almost seems like somewhat like it could happen, but, it's just a wild, it's a interesting, unique, it's kind of disturbing in some respects though, like I will say like, if you don't want to watch abuse or anything like that, there's definitely like for SA people, it might hit hard. But because there's things in there that are kind of, pretty aggressive on that level. But, it's part of the story. It's part of the storyline of where everything goes for these handmaids. So
yeah, I think it's going to go on for a long time.
Into it. There's just so many. What?
I would say they're probably going for a long time since this series is done. They're launching a whole new franchise. I bet that's going to go for a while too. There's a big break between these seasons though too. I know a lot of people have been like, "Oh, it's been forever since the last season."
It's been quite a while since the last, I think, season 6. But I'm definitely ready for this one. I don't know when is this one supposed to come out?
Next month. It's April. Okay. Yeah, it's coming out very soon. So Yeah, it's coming. It's coming down the
Yeah,
pipeline.
some of these are too far. I feel like some of these are just so far apart. You have to you definitely need the refresh because it's like you forget kind of what happens.
Yeah.
And a lot of the sequels and all that stuff. You have to. You forget because it's just the filming's just so far apart.
How about Jennifer's Body? Anybody excited? Valerie, you know that movie at all? Did you see that at all? Are you
Yes.
excited about that?
I think that's going to be really good. I love Jennifer's Body. I'm excited for that one.
Did you? I mean, I kind of remember the first one. I remember Megan Fox just being like super kind of like half naked, and all the guys were like, "What?" Right? That's all I know about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like guys.
It was that sounds like guys. That was like one of her first films too. That was like one of her coming out films to like know who she was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
in more ways than one.
Yeah,
GR, do you want to see it?
To show her body.
Okay, I've seen her body, and that one time was enough. And I'm not watching that crap.
Oh, come on, GR. Come on. Jennifer's Body too. Come on, GR.
Sequels are not my thing. It's like I like original things. Not
Okay, how about Mickey 17? How about Mickey 17 getting trash talk?
17.
Yeah, how about Mickey 17?
Yeah, okay, you guys need to stop with those voices, please.
It's Mickey 17. He's like, gosh, I gotta shape the planet. I gotta shape the planet. It's like, it was a choice. It was a choice. I'm just saying.
That man has vowed to do anything but like cookie cutter acting since he did Twilight. He's like, I just want to do goofy shit.
So, Valerie, do you think it's weird that people aren't watching this movie then?
Yeah, because I love Robert Pattinson. I was an Edward girl. I love him.
Yeah.
To this day.
I feel like I thought based off his like potential or his star power, more people would see this. And it was pushed over a year. I can tell you the one thing I said, Mickey 17 is one of the very first stories we covered on Cruise Control was when we announced it came out. One of the very first things. And it's like been almost 3 years and it's finally coming out. Craziness.
And like
so
yeah, that's weird.
Nobody cares. And nobody cares. People are like, well, Mickey 17, it's going to lose lots of money, which is very unfortunate, I think, for, again, the Parasite director on top of Pattinson, too. It's a lot. I like this Ozzy thing. I think this is really fantastic to showcase Ozzy in this way. He's gone through a lot. And Paramount Plus is a good platform for that. GR, do you think that people are going to tune in here not knowing who Ozzy is? Or do you think there'll be like a lot of fans of Ozzy who will be tuning in to see this?
I think it's going to be both, Brian. I think most people know who he is just because he's been on TV. He had the reality show and all that.
Osbourne's was a big thing for a long time,
But he's such a talent, and if you're a rock fan, you know who the hell he is.
Yeah, I agree. And the freaking Last of Us. Who's watching The Last of Us here, huh? Who's watching The Last of Us? Because I cannot wait. Right here. I cannot wait. I know there's some...
Right here.
I know out there people are going like, oh, well, more zombie stuff, and I get that, but this is like it's so much better than a lot of the zombie stuff out there. It really is. I'm just like, I can't wait to see it. Yeah. And I said before, White Lotus, I'm trying to get into it. It's just a slow burn. Like Severance
I'm
is kind of
annoyed of like, I don't like waiting. It's like, it's like, just release the whole freaking thing so we can, if I wanted to do the whole TV format where it was like, let's wait 1 week.
I like your comment, Queen.
I don't want to. I just want to binge the thing out. Like, just let me watch the freaking whole thing and let's get it over with and then move on to the next.
Yeah. And that's
I don't like this 1 week at a time thing. Like, if that's what we used to do back when we didn't do streaming networks or streaming platforms, that's not what I wanted to do on streaming, is wait a week. You know what I mean?
In the binge-verse.
Like,
yeah.
Well, what's the point? Just let's go back to regular network television then and just wait a week to see the episode, I'm paying to get, I get like, okay, so some suspense. Maybe do like 2 and then make every week maybe a twofer, instead of 1.
I would like that. Yeah, because like the whole like waiting, like it just really sucks. So they give you 2, they're like, oh, we're getting you wrapped into the story, then you gotta wait. It's old television format, but I think we're out of that world.
Streaming is becoming television.
It is. It's turning back into
That's what I was
television.
just talking about, people. It's like this is not what it was meant to be for. Like it's turned back.
Welcome to the reality of television.
Yeah,
it's true. I don't like it. Anybody else? Harry Potter casting? Anybody excited about this casting, or we think whatever?
I'm kind of no.
Yeah, I feel like
I
a lot of
think
people are
whatever.
They got some big shoes to fill.
massive
Yeah, that's
shoes
what
to
I
fill.
said. It's like big
Oh,
shoes.
great quick takes. We're out of time.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.